Hello. Yeah, yesterday was a ladies' night at the gun range, and I went. Yes, I did. I haven't shot in a while. When I went to the property a couple months ago, I only shot for a few minutes, and I was it. But before that, it had been like a year, I think. So yeah, I need to brush up on my skills. I have to renew my license, and the class is June 18th, and then there's a test. So I need to brush up on my skills. So I went on Tuesday, and I'll go again probably the next couple of Tuesdays or whenever to brush up. I think I'm not great. I never was a really great shot because I just didn't put the time in it. But I'm good enough. I could kill you. I just wouldn't be able to, shoot your button off your shirt or anything like that. So, yeah. But, when I was at the range yesterday, what happens if you're not familiar with shooting guns, particularly like a 9mm or a 45, which I was shooting both of those. Not at the same time. I'm not that gangster. But the shell casings, they fly off, and as you shoot, and they usually go right. But when you go into the gun range, they have little stations, and in between each one is glass. I guess maybe bulletproof glass, plexiglass. I don't know. It's pretty thick. So you've got these walls, but you can see the other people. And but when you fire the round and the casing goes flying off, it sometimes hits that plastic wall and bounces back, which it did that to me several times yesterday. One of which got me right here, so it looks like I have a hickey. I don't know if you can see that. When they come out, they're very, very hot, so they burn. And I got a little hickey, a bullet hickey, well, a shell casing hickey, really. So I have some battle wounds. I came home today to meet the air conditioner guy. On Sunday, we had a really bad storm here, but before we lost power, which we only lost power for a few seconds, really, just enough to have to reset all the clocks, the air conditioner started making this horrific, high-pitched squealing. In fact, I thought it was a neighbor's burglar alarm going off. It was so loud, but it was the air conditioning unit. So we shut the air conditioning unit off. Of course, the sound, obviously stopped. But a few hours later, we decided to try to turn it back on to see, and I turned it back on. It worked fine. But I went ahead and I had called the air conditioner people because I wasn't sure if it was, completely dead or whatever. And when it was working, I thought, well, I'm going to have them come out anyway and just have them look at it just to make sure that it's not something that will then break at 2 in the morning when it's still, 90 degrees outside. So they came out today, and he couldn't find anything wrong with it. Not that I wanted to spend money on getting it repaired. It's just, you want maybe a little something to verify that, you're not crazy. I know I wasn't the only one that heard the high-pitched squealing, the craziness that went on and all that. It's not like I was alone and hallucinating. He did ask me what I was smoking Sunday night. That's so rude. I said, well, nothing yet. Yeah, he was just kidding around, but yeah, so it was nothing wrong with it. He checked everything, and everything's fine. The fan, which it looked like to me the other night, it was wobbling like it was off balance, which may have been the reason for the noise, was solid. It didn't have any give or anything. So, I always feel foolish when I call repair people over and there's nothing wrong with it. I know they're thinking, you're an idiot. I just know. They take the money because it's a service call, but I still feel like there's a little bit of yeah, you're a dumb broad kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just probably projecting onto them all sorts of things. But nonetheless, I feel foolish when there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I'm relieved at the same time because then I didn't have the expense of having to fix it. Although I did have to pay for a service call. So irritating nonetheless. Yesterday, Tuesday, I left work early to go see a movie with my mom and my niece. My niece is in town all week, and I wanted to spend some time with her. We saw Kung Fu Panda 2, which now I'm good. I'm good on all those movies now. I'm set. They did leave it open for 3. So if you're holding out, wait for the trilogy. Just see them all at once. Yeah, no, it was okay. My niece is 15. Yeah. I don't think she really likes me very much. I'm not sure. I don't know how that can be. I'm the coolest person ever. She's not a big talker, which is fine. I mean, I was never a big talker as a kid either. She and I are a lot alike in that she's very shy, and I get that. But, at least show, a little lifeline, a pulse. I don't know. Maybe she just doesn't like me. Maybe that's it. But, she did agree to go to the movies, which is, nice. But so I of course dropped everything to go to the movies with her, and we visited for a little bit, and that was nice. Bye.